Yeah, just talk a little bit more about this thaw that we're seeing in this crypto winter. What happens after 30,000 for Bitcoin?
Well, we're finally seeing the signs of potentially spring and getting out of the winter. It's been a long time, right? So crypto has these 4-year cycles of bull market, bear market, and for a good part of last year, we've seen the bear market take Bitcoin down to as low as $16,000, and now we've almost recovered a little bit. It's almost doubled. Recently peaked out at $31,000, so it's quite exciting.
Well, given what Yvonne was saying about the banking turmoil that we witnessed, and even massive institutions not immune, of course, Credit Suisse we're talking about, and Bitcoin's gone up steadily during that time frame. I mean, it may be seen as a haven, but ultimately, does this, for you, engender, I guess, and other people, that there is confidence here which is not misplaced now?
Yeah, it should be considered a safe haven in the sense that cryptocurrency is very different from the traditional fiat money, the fractional reserve banking. From the banking crisis, people are starting to realize that when their money is in the bank, it's actually not always there necessarily, right? Because the money is being lent out to other businesses and other firms. And that's why banks always only have a portion of the money in the bank, and no bank is actually immune to a bank run. With cryptocurrency, you have the concept of self-custody. You actually can be your own bank, and you can hold it yourself without having third-party or counterparty risk. And that's what makes cryptocurrency like Bitcoin very, very special. And
within that, of course, you guys specialize in cold storage, too. And I would imagine demand has just gone up since everything that's happened last year. Can you just quantify that for us as far as your business is concerned?
Yeah, sales have doubled and tripled just in the last few weeks. We've seen huge interest and demand in Ballet as a cold storage. People realizing, even with cryptocurrency, you have a choice to leave it on an exchange, on a custodial firm. But with a device like Ballet or other cold storage wallet providers, you can actually take it custody yourself. And that makes it really safe and peace of mind, gives you peace of mind.
What about the regulatory onslaught? I mean, given just we've been seeing here with Binance, a probe there, are there sort of wider implications with this crackdown on Binance and CZ?
Well, I can't speak to the specifics, but we know that the United States, the regulatory regime is the oldest and the most mature in terms of finance and all that. So the SEC was created to combat all this illegal fundraising and, regular people losing money, so to speak, 100 years ago. So the whole regime was set up to guard against speculators and people making bad investments. That's why there's strong rules on what's a public offering, what's a security, and who can buy and who can sell it. So now they're applying it to crypto. I think it's about time. I've been asking for this for a decade now. And finally, we're seeing in the U.S. and also very excited about the upcoming regulatory embracing of crypto in Hong Kong.
I was going to ask you that. What do you think of this as they try to become the global hub, if you will? Are they making the right steps? Are they behind the curve? What's the deal?
I think so. I think it's a bit late compared to other regions, but I think it's great that we see Hong Kong and sort of the endorsement of mainland China to allow Hong Kong to do this. I think this summer we're going to see the regulators here in Hong Kong formally license exchanges to do business in Hong Kong. And this is the potentially opening for Greater China and certainly for all of Asia.